Lovely Aries, welcome back for your reading today. So let's have a little look at what messages are coming for you today. So your main focus card at this moment is your wishes card. So this is about you knowing that either one of your wishes has come to the surface, has been created for you, or you are about to have your wishes be created. This is your wish fulfillment. So whatever it is that you have been focusing on, wishing on, hoping for, just know that it is very close to being created for you. And I feel like it's been quite a long journey for you in waiting for your wishes to come true. And I'm picking up that there's been, like, maybe for some of you, you just constantly working over and over again. Maybe, I don't know if it's in your thoughts, but it might be also to do with the fact that you are just constantly concentrating on work, because you may want your business to bloom. It might be that you just want to progress yourself in a career, but you're using that power and your perseverance to help you, or have been helping you. And it's like as if you've been a dark horse during this time. You've been, maybe for some of you, you've been hiding away from, the outside world, not really socializing that much, not getting out that much. I feel like you've just been focusing on time or thoughts. But you need to realize that luck is on your side at this time being. You are moving towards your dreams. Now, you do have a love relationship coming. So if this was your wish, just know that it's very, very close. And it's going to be with somebody that you can trust. It could be a choice between two people. And you have to make that choice. You have to decide yourself, who you feel you can trust. It's going to end up with security here. So your abundance is coming in. There's going to be security here, protection here. You're going to go through an awakening, a renewal. This is like a new start for you. I feel like there's a new start coming towards you. And this new start is going to bring you love. It's going to bring you abundance and security. All eyes are going to be on you. So whatever happens during this time, you're going to go through this kind of renewal, and it's going to open you up to being recognized, to be drawn in with your passions. Now, you also have the return of the Aphrodite card. This is explaining that, your body's a temple, and you are now creating. So this renewal is creating the birth of the goddess inside you. And, you are being given different signs of guidance. You might be asking people for guidance at this time with some help. But you are going to be provided with this energy, this burst of energy, which is going to give you that self-confidence that you have been lacking recently. So it is time for you to trust and believe in yourself. You have to treat yourself as sacred. So maybe for some of you, it might be that you are releasing yourself from too much overworking. You might be deciding to start bringing out that inner child, so you can start getting out there and enjoying life a little bit more. You're going to have that freedom, that peace that you've been longing for. There's going to be calmer waters now around you. So there's not going to be anything stressful in regards to what you have been trying to focus on at this time. I feel like you went through a stage of something that was very stressful, and now it's going to come down. It's not going to actually get worse for you, okay? It was something you had to fight through mentally, and it just proved that you were strong because you kept persevering. Now, I feel like for some of you at this time being, you're just trying to focus on maybe your wealth. You may have had a loss of material kind of wealth at this time, and this is why maybe for some of you you've been wishing you might have not, there was something you might have lost. Some of you may be collecting things, because this is also like as if you're a hoarder, you're hoarding things. So maybe you are scared to release things, okay, and give things away to charity. I'm picking up that for someone, they are dealing with either a very close family friend or a family or a relative that has passed away, and you're having to deal with their belongings, okay? And I feel that maybe for some of you this person may have been a hoarder, and you're having to, you know, go through all this stuff and decide what is important and what is not during this time. It could also be that you are, but this is also a time where you are coming into your own power, okay? You're coming into your own power, and you're realizing that you may have gone through something which has caused loss, but through that power and self-confidence, you are now pushing yourself through it. You're managing to get away from that situation because now you've worked out what to do. It's like this time away from socializing, or, you know, away from people during this time, it's kind of helped you in some way, because it's as though you wanted this time out to think. You wanted this time out to find a way of moving towards your goals and your dreams. And this power that's coming out of you, you might have been through some kind of arguing, conflict with somebody, but this is where you need to open up to yourself, because you've learnt from that. You've actually learnt from that situation. You're not taking it, you know, lightly anymore, and you're moving on from that. So whatever the situation was, you have actually come away from that during this time. And I think it was about you learning from your experiences and kind of wanting that security, because I feel like these opposing forces, whether it's your own way of thinking that was kind of making you feel restricted, so maybe it's your thoughts that are contradicting each other, was stopping you in some ways for going forward for your progression. But you needed that foresight. You needed to be able to believe in yourself. You might have just went through a phase where you was just feeling very emotionless, through stress, impatient. But this is also somebody who is not married. So, you know, if you're not married, it might be that you're trying to be too practical at the moment. You might be thinking of ways, or just thinking of people, certain ways people can please you in a relationship. And you did go through a tower moment, okay? I feel like because it's on the Lovers card, there could be some kind of breakup, some kind of hurt at the time. So maybe you still have somebody from the past on your mind at this time, and maybe this person's about to come back. But there is going to be a very big change for you. You know, you went through a sudden kind of abandonment maybe, or a change. And I feel like if this is to do with your material loss as well, it could be that you walked away from a certain situation, and by walking away, that's why you had some kind of material loss. But this could also be the abandonment of a past relationship. an unexpected ending, a loss of money, loss of stability, loss of love and affection. And maybe that is why it's on the love card, because it's saying that your wish fulfillments are coming in for love. So it will be with somebody that you can trust. So if you ended a relationship with somebody that you just couldn't trust, this is the time where this person is going to come back into your life. The Chariot card. So for you to get that security, it was about you moving forward, taking that risk, moving away from what no longer serves you. Your wisdom, your kind of thoughts at this time being, is what is driving you to move away, going towards that security, going towards a new path. You know, this is where your awakening is coming in. This renewal is coming in for you, because you are deciding, you are choosing to move on. You're moving forward. You're not moving backwards. So I don't feel, if this is about love, I don't feel that you are going backwards. You're not going to take somebody back. I feel like this is about you meeting somebody new. But for you to get your security, you've already overcome many problems, many conflicts, and this is you moving away from that. It's like, for some of you, you might be trying to just move away from reality. You're fleeing from your faults. You're fleeing away from all these problems, and you're going towards this awakening. Now you have the Queen of Pentacles. Now for this is more like, you know, you've been upset recently. You've been constantly thinking about things not going in your favour. But this is where you're going to come into wealth. And I feel maybe for some of you, I'm picking up that when you was a child, you may have grown into a family or raised in a family where you didn't really have enough